Hello friends, today we are going to see how exactly we can convert two mode metrics to a network that we can see in Gephi. So following are the steps involved. First of all, you have to import a plugin with the name export CSV to the network. Then you have to import Edge spreadsheet as a Edge file. Then make sure that you have details about node type and edge type in the table, and don't check and remove duplicates. Let's see how exactly it works on Gephi. So this is a file, right? So this is a source which is consists of the name of the teachers, and these are the subjects that these teachers will be teaching. Now I have to import this particular Excel in a Gephi, so I go to a Gephi and say file. But before going that, you have to go to tools, plugins. In my computer, this plugin is already available and installed. Export CSV to network. This is the plugin. Yeah, convert Excel and CSV files to network. So you can get this network. If it is not installed, you just search for it, that is convert Excel and CSV files to network. You download it and then install it. If it is not installed, it will be there in the available plugins. You can just click it and just I will show you how to click a particular plugin. You just say, let's say I want to install this particular plugin with the name Graph Viz Layout. So I click here and I say install, and I say next. I accept the terms. I say install, and I say continue. And it is installed. I say restart data, but in your case you say this restart now. So this finish, and I just close it. Then if I want to import, I say import. I say import spreadsheet, but this will give me the node type. This is not right. So here you will go say import, and when you say import, automatically if you have got a plugin installed, this particular wizard will come, and it will say category as data importer and convert Excel and CSV files to networks. Then you click here, and you select your file. My file is in examples folder, so I will say examples, and this is my file, faculty come subject, and I say open. And this is the field delimiter in the delimiter in the CSV files, it's comma, so I select comma and I say next. Now type of agent is source, which is the faculty, and it is connected to a subject. So I click subject, source is my faculty, and target is the subject that particular faculty is teaching, and I say next. Okay, don't click anything here. Ensure that your columns and doesn't have any comma, and because it's not a dynamic network, we won't do anything here. And here don't click this remove duplicates, otherwise it will remove all the subjects which are taught by more than one teacher. So don't click this, click first and the third and say next. So it will connect all the subjects to the faculty, which faculty, that is source, is teaching which subject, and you say finish. Now we have got 27 nodes and 21 edges. This is not a dynamic graph, and it doesn't have any dynamic attributes, and it is an undirected graph, and this is a new graph. Okay, so you are creating the missing nodes and just say click OK. So if you go to data lab here, right, so these are the IDs, or these are all the nodes that you have that are created, right, and these are the labels of that particular node. I don't know, but by default this particular column has got semicolon target in target. I don't want that, so I say search and replace, and I say replace semicolon target with target, because I have got just one source and one target. I don't want this semicolon target, I just want target. So I will say find next, and I say replace all. So it will replace all the occurrences of the target, and you can just sort by the source and target. So we'll see all the subjects are the targets and all the faculty names are the source. Now let's go to the overview graph. So your graph looks something like this. So you if you're not getting overview, just go to Windows and say graph. Okay, so you will get this. So zoom in here and you check the labels, so you get something like this. But I want to color the nodes based upon whether it is a faculty or a subject, so I say partition and say type, and I say click apply. So if you zoom in again, it will show you the nodes. I want the nodes to be a little bigger, so I will change the node size. I will say right click and say apply, and I say apply, so the nodes gets bigger. Okay, and zoom. Okay, now I want to apply some layout. I will use this layout. I'll say run. Okay, and then I would like to adjust the labels, and I say run. Okay, now I would like to see which subjects are being taught by which, or which other things which are connected maximum number of times. So I will go to statistics and I say run, and I say okay. Here I will get the degree counts, right? So I get the degree counts. So I say run degree. Just a minute. Hi. And I say degree, and I say close. Okay, so here you have got the degree, and if you go to data lab, you will see a lot of degrees here. Okay, so let's see which nodes have got the maximum degree. So these nodes C, J, I and K, these are teaching the maximum number of subjects. So these have got the degree of 3, whereas the consumer behavior has got the degree of 3. That means consumer behavior is being taught by 3 faculties. So let's see how exactly it plays in the graph. Okay, so I want to filter by faculty, so I go to filter and I say attributes equals degree, and I say set degree to 3, and I say filter. Okay, so I get the degree. Okay, and I say I want to see which are these nodes. So we have got 4 faculty nodes and 1. So somehow these labels are not clear, so I say run, and I choose another layout in order to ensure that the labels are clear. They're not still clear. Okay, so I say stop, and I say run again. So here I get the graph. I say reset graph, and I say here, if I zoom in, I will get the names. So C, K, I, G and C, they have got the degree of 3, and consumer behavior is being taught by 3 faculties. Here we are not getting the connections because we have filtered by degree. It is just giving us the name of the faculty. It is not giving us the connections because the nodes which are not shown have got the degree less than 2. So this is how we convert our Excel files or the CSV files to network files.